Have you ever heard the story of the sun that lives on Earth? No, not the big star that shines above us day after day, but the one that walks the roads of St. Petersburg every day. I'm sure you haven't. Then, let's go. According to the stories and opinions of my relatives, friends, colleagues, and parents, I was the happiest, hardworking, capable, cheerful, and kindest child in the world. I was always happy to help and support anyone in any situation. In spite of the time that passed, I remained the same. I graduated from music school in flute and piano, as if I didn't finish my elementary music education, I would have been kicked out of my family. I studied for 9 years and graduated from music school with honors. For the last 4 years, everyone was already asking what school I was going to go to, what orchestra to work in, what my parents recommended, and etc. And I had already known for the last 4 years that I wasn't going to be a musician, because I didn't want to teach any instrument or subject or play in orchestra, it wasn't my cup of tea. I wanted to work on a team with people as bright, fun, and hardworking as me in an industry like film. You may ask, why film in particular? And I will answer. When I was little, my father took me to work with him because he could not leave me home alone. My father and I would go to various composition festivals, film sets, and theater productions. Among all of these, I liked going to film-related events more, because when I first saw optimistic and hard-working people working as a team on one process, and the director shouting "action" and the director scrambling with a mug of coffee to sit down, I knew I wanted to work in that same atmosphere. And it was from that moment that I realized what I wanted to do in life. As the end of 9th grade approached, my parents still hoped that I would change my mind. But like a true motivated and stubborn person, I did not back down. But everyone still thought it was a child's fantasy. My grandparents basically said that it wasn't a profession, that you couldn't make money with it, that I had an aptitude for music and I was pure in myself, and one of the Russian rappers in the Sun Serpentine said, "And the sound is stronger when they don't believe in you." And it was at the moment that I realized that what it was like. How painful it is to realize that the people closest to you don't believe or doubt your aptitudes. This went on until the 10th grade, when everyone saw that I was seriously preparing for TOEFL and SAT, writing essays 24/7 and living with the idea of going to an American university for 3. When I was 13 years old, I got tired of hearing about how we had a limited budget for summer trips and that every time we went to the store, we looked at the price and not the quality. So I went to work. There were always older people around me, as I was interested in everyone, as I was interested in only a few. So I hardly ever interacted with my peers who only had topics of drinking, drugs, easy money, and sexual libations on their minds. I hung out with people 3, 5, 7, and 10 years old older than me who had already accomplished something in life and represented something of themselves. I have never been embarrassed by age, nationality, or appearance because our family has always treated everything loyally and calmly. I grew up in a wonderfully friendly, wise, and fun group, so I inherited the ability to feel a person, his childhood trauma, what he does, whether he should continue talking to me after only 15 minutes of communication. It's a wonderful ability that helps me in life. Let's get back to the topic of work. I really started working when I was 13 years old. My first and favorite experience was as a waitress because I liked talking to people, talking to them, and getting to know them. I was making money and providing for all my needs in the form of tutoring, classes, and personal desires. Yes, it was hard to stand on my feet all day, but I had discourse at the age, so I was getting lots of compliments from clients, tips, and good cheer. Despite the work, I enjoyed earning my own money, so I continued to work part-time during the school year. I didn't have a single day off during the year, because during the week I had school, American exam prep, subject tutoring, and self-development, and on the weekends I had work. I had no time to talk to anyone except myself. I delved into self-development, psychology, and philosophy, and my life became easier. I began to clear my social circle of unnecessary and exciting people. At first, I felt insanely lonely, but then I fell in love with myself and my life. It was a long and hard work that gave amazing results. It was worth it. At 15 years old, I set a goal for myself to get a full-time job. I did it. I worked 24/7 every 3 hours. I worked online. After working for a business company for 3 months, I quickly rose through the ranks and became the pride of the office. I earned 100 rubles and invested it in a fund to help homeless children. Yes, I needed the phone, which ungodly lacks and works badly spent the entire amount, not that myself. But my soul demanded it. Despite the constant financial dependence in my life, I continued to hope only for good. I worked hard 24/7 and always went with a great mood, charging everyone around me. I never wished harm on others and never did. When a knife was stabbed in my back, I just smiled and said thank you for the experience. Good luck to you. And it wasn't hypocrisy. It was real, sincere emotion. If you are not happy with something in your life, work. Change what you don't like. It's simple. No whining, no tears. You get up and work. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's long, but it's worth it to find true happiness. As one of my favorite Kazakh rappers, Skriptonit, said, you can't earn a crocodile bag with crocodile tears. You have no idea how life has been throwing me around in different corners since the beginning. I have been constantly used, betrayed, fallen in love, and neglected. And instead of giving up and whining, I said thank you and worked on myself. And the trauma through the pain, because our main goal in life is to work through childhood traumas and understand their determinism so that we don't pass them on to our children and repeat past mistakes. I'm a simple, cheerful, hard-working, pedantic, goal-oriented, tolerant, intelligent, and wise person. These qualities help me every day to develop, move towards my goals, and work on myself.
Because I grew up in a multicultural environment and loyal parents to everything and everyone, I grew up the same way. I'm insanely happy about that.
So I went to different interviews for a month, absolutely in different fields and with different salaries, but the real happiness came on November 1st. When I got an answer back and had an invitation to an interview in the business pharmaceutical company. Just remember the movie The Secret. It is like a movie Secret in 2006, watch it if you do not believe that everything in my life is not by chance. Then my life has changed dramatically. Try there, because your life is in your hands and everything depends only on you. It will be difficult in your life only when you think about it. And do not thank the universe for everything you have, because everything that happens to you is everything that you yourself have allowed into your life. Because nothing happens by chance. All people who are given to you in life are people given to you by experience. Say thank you to everyone, because after passing 1,000 trials, you will find abundance and real happiness. At this rapturous moment, I will end and say a few words as a virgin who loves accuracy. 1. Don't change your ideas or adjust them to something or someone, no matter what. 2. If the method of achieving the goal is not right, change the method, not the goal. 3. Radiate positivity, and then it will reach out to you. 4. Remember that life breaks the strongest, puts them on their knees to prove that they can rise. It does not touch the weak, they are on their knees all their lives. The last one. So, everything is possible. Everything is possible. The main thing is to believe, imagine, and get what you want. And regardless of age, nation, time, you will get it, I promise. Check it out. Now, I'm a 16-year-old teenager, working as a professional model, an actress in the theater, and a second director in a business company. I earn as much as I need to have a healthy mind. Say to you. See you again. Your sunshine.